Right, so the vehicle that I drove this morning, it was the Mazda CX-3, which is this one. So I want to show you how impressive this vehicle is. It's the same as the CX-5, only it's smaller in size, but it's also a 2-liter. It's got the same technology as the CX-5 in it, barring of course the rear view camera. But it is fully automatic with the option to switch to manual as well, so it works like a Tiptronic then. It's got sports mode, and it's got the electronic handbrake button. Right, so what makes this actually more impressive is its acceleration and its speed. Let's have a look at what this CX-3 can do. This is standing still. It's going to accelerate. This is automatic, right? Normal auto. 80 kilometers an hour. 100. The handling of this vehicle is exceptional. It's got tracking control. Alright, so I'm going to switch into the Tiptronic, the manual mode, and then we see what it can do. Right, so this is the Tiptronic manual mode. Let's have a go. And that's 100. Yeah. And a very good morning to you, Tzaneen. Yesterday was a mind-blowing day. If you missed yesterday, do yourself a favor and go and check the video. Trust me, yesterday was amazing. Alright, and this morning we're going to have a look at town again. Whew, guys, yo. Alright, so yo, that was amazing. Right, the vehicle I'm driving this morning is nothing short of absolutely amazing and affordable. Alright, so I figured out what was going on yesterday. Well, remember we're in lockdown, so days, we kind of tend to lose days, right? But it was a long weekend, and I'm hoping that it was a long weekend, and that's the reason why it was why there were no police patrols. I don't know. But look at this. Tzaneen is back to normal. It's a normal day in Tzaneen, business as usual. Let me just show you. Guys, Tzaneen is busy. It's business as usual. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Here we have, we've got the detective branch here as well, but this is the Taba Boulevard that I keep on complaining about, and it is this area that I've put in a presentation to turn this area into an open market. Right now, this is an abandoned building and an abandoned parking lot. But look at the amount of vehicles and pedestrian traffic that we have here. Oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Okay, so I'm going to give you a better idea of the parking lot now. Guys, this is terrifying. It's terrifying how busy Tzaneen is today. Alright, if this carries on this way, make yourself ready for another extension to the lockdown. I promise you. Look at this. What are all of these people doing here? Where is that security guard over there suddenly appeared from? He was never here. Right, now you want to see something truly scary. Let me show you town. Let me show you this. Oh, feel that. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can't hear it, you'll feel what I'm feeling. This is phenomenal. Alright, so look at this. Look at all the traffic. Okay? Let's first have a look at Lifestyle Center. I mean, guys, come on. Are we serious? Huh? Are we serious about this lockdown? Do we enjoy being at home so much? Let me go to the other side and then I'll drive. This is normal. Guys, Tzaneen doesn't give a shit today about this lockdown. I'm going to drive in here. Okay, so the line is starting to form at Checkers. If you need to come and get any essentials, there aren't a lot of people at Checkers yet. Food Lovers is already packed. But look at this. Just a normal business day in Tzaneen. What lockdown? What are you talking about, guys? David Icke said there's no coronavirus. That means I can come and just do all of my shopping today and we can all go into town, because they're lying to all of us. You know, now that I see this Dunny in her face mask, this morning I drove past 2 or 3 police officers and traffic officers, and I saw they had face masks on, but none of them are covering their noses. They're all over the mouth, but not the nose. Okay, so that was lifestyle. Let's quickly go into town, because that's where I saw the most scary stuff. Last night I received a phone call from one of the chairpersons of one of the school governing bodies, and something else that's happening is that parents are not paying school fees anymore. So now this high school in our area can't pay their teachers. Well, almost. There will not be enough money to pay the teachers. Have we forgotten that teachers also work for a living, for a salary? So interesting, in this write-up that I received, it's a write-up from the South African Teachers Association, right? Hi Imke, hello Sylvia, hello Ma, hello Amal. Okay, so in this write-up, this communication that I received, it was interesting that the governing bodies of private schools don't have this problem. The private schools are all paying their monthly school fees, right? Because that's the agreement that you signed. You signed an agreement that you would pay for your child to go to school. So now the teachers are saying, well, wait a minute, we're not going to pay for this month because my child isn't getting schooling this month. Well, that's the wrong logic. Okay, you're not paying per month, you're paying for a year's worth of schooling. And in that year, you said to the school, in the agreement that you signed, do you think this suck's going to stop at the traffic light? No, you won't. Anyway, so in the agreement that you signed, you said that you would pay for a year's schooling, and they gave you the option. Do you want to pay up front or do you want to pay monthly? So per year for your child to go to school, for argument's sake, costs 12,000 Rand. Now you can pay 12,000 Rand or 1,000 Rand a month. Whether there's school for a month or not, it doesn't change the annual fee. Anyway, enough about that. Look at this, guys. I'm turning the camera to the left here so you can see. This is Donnie Uber Street. Remember yesterday we drove here, there was not a single vehicle in sight. Look at this. Go, dude. Let me turn it this way. Guys, I don't care. I don't care if you had to go and buy your shopping and you ate all your food and stuff over the weekend and now you need to come and get some supplies again. But this is not right. This is not how it's done. This goes against the rules. There are rules. Now these people are standing on top of each other. No masks, no gloves, no sanitizer, no nothing, no social distancing. There are rules to follow. Do we not understand this? The law is the law. We are in a state of emergency, apparently, allegedly, maybe, perhaps, rumor has it that there might be a global pandemic. Okay? We're in a state of emergency. The president says, stay in your freaking house. Only essential workers. Be outside. I don't care if you need to come and do your monthly shopping. Okay? There's a way to do it. And this is not the freaking way to do it. Look at this line. Look at this queue. Guys, are we joking here? What's happening? You must be kidding. This is not the way to go about this, guys. It's like I said, if I had to drive through town, I would have to ask, why is it so quiet? What's going on? You know, if you didn't have access to any kind of information platform, you know, if you didn't have a radio, if you didn't have a TV or internet, if you've been living under a rock for the last 2 months and you had to drive through Tzaneen or any town or city, you would have to ask yourself, why is it so quiet? Well, not here. Not here because it's not freaking quiet. Okay? You're driving here and you're like, oh, why is it so busy? Is it month end? Thank goodness I'm driving what I'm driving today, which you guys still need to guess. You guys want to have some movie tickets come your way? Guess what I'm driving today. I can tell you, the baby brother of this vehicle, actually won an award last week for the best designed car in the world. It's also the vehicle so far, besides for the Raptor, the vehicle that has managed to blow my mind the hardest, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. But look at this. Alright, dude, jy's drunk. Talking to yourself as well. Right? Why are you not a Jetty 3 is what I'm wondering. And we're back. We are back to square one. We're back to square one. At least here they've got little lines, but those lines don't mean shit because people are not standing on the lines, they're standing 2 in a freaking block. Mankind, huh? The human race. The human race astounds me. This oak is selling spinach and cabbage out of his bucky because, you know, what lockdown? What rules? Who gives a shit actually, eh? Look at that. No one cares. What are you on about, dude? Lockdown. Come on, man. Not in Africa. No ways. What? You want me to stay at home? There's no freaking way I'm staying at home. Make me. Really. Thank you. I really do not want SCAFE. Thank you very much. No, we had this discussion yesterday. With you, the same guy. Yep, and here we are at the bottom, below Spa. Come on, guys. Huh? I mean, yesterday, those of you who drove with me yesterday, we saw a guy stop here in his BMW. Very lekker. Just stop his BM here, climb out, walk around like he owns the place. No, dude, I do not want to buy fucking SCAFE. Sorry about that. Anyway, so he parks his vehicle here and then just gets out and people start washing it for him. And like, you know, this is normal. I think that these people live here. I honestly think that the people live in these shacks that were put here for them to trade out of. And I believe that the municipality should come and have a look here, and the police. And I want them to bring back our neighborhood watches, our farm watches, and our CPFs. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. I mean, we're kidding each other here, guys. There's no social distancing happening here. Huh? Who are we kidding? Who are we fooling? No, it's alright, brother. No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you've seen that it's been 5 oaks now already. 5 guys have run after my vehicle asking me if I would like to buy some scaife. For those of you who don't know, scaife is zol, dacha. So here is where I saw them last night, in this spot right here, and it was just too late because you guys couldn't see because of the camera, but the guys are sleeping at night. They're dealing drugs here at night. I'll drive here again tonight and you'll see what I saw. No, dude, I don't want. No is no, man. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, get out and tell you no? If I get out, you'll see like 3 of me by the looks of it. And these taxis here, they just stop wherever the hell they want to. Who cares? Well, you can just stop here. That's fine. Guys, come on. This is not, there's no law enforcement here. Nothing. I'm going to go down here again. Let's see what it looks like here today. This is underneath Tzaneen Mall. There are hundreds of people here. So the tables far outnumber the people. Look how busy it is down here, guys. This oak is also going to offer me a scaife. Do you see how busy it is down here by Tzaneen Mall at the bus rank? So the reason all the people need to walk in the street is because there's no pavement left because of all the tables. Do you see all of these rickety tables here? Yeah, so there's no place for pedestrians to walk. None at all. No, dude, I don't want to buy anything. Thank you very much. Look at this. Alright, so we're going to exit Tzaneen Mall and then going to head into the state of Claude Wheatley. But I want to do one more turnabout here. Look, there are no buses this morning, right? But there's a lot more pedestrian traffic and there's a lot more people going to the shops. And this vehicle that I'm driving today, thanks to the BB Group, yes. Do you know what the most amazing thing is for me? No, dude, I don't want to fucking smoke. Sorry. Do you know what the most amazing thing for me is? That every day, look, by now you guys know that the BB Group in Tzaneen, they sponsor the Daily Drive with Joe. 2 shows a day. The most amazing thing for me is that every show I get a different vehicle to drive. And in return for that, what I'm saying is thank you guys, and I talk about the vehicle a bit, and you guys get a chance to drive around too, right? So one guy will then go and then tell everyone else, listen, this oak is selling cars. I'm not selling cars. I'm saying thank you to somebody who's allowing me or giving me the opportunity to keep on doing my job every single day. And were it not for BB Motors Tzaneen, we wouldn't be able to see the sorry, I almost had a bit of a moment there, but we wouldn't be able to see what's going on here every day. You guys would not know what's going on here every day. In Neerskalk, nog geen polisie nie. Okay, so the second amazing thing for me is that every time I get a new vehicle, I'm blown away. And then I think, all right, cool, I've now had the best experience, the best vehicle, this is the one that I want to buy. And then the next day comes, or the next show comes, and I get another vehicle like this one. So now this one is absolutely mind-blowing. Right, so here we have the independent state of Claude Wheatley, where the taxis are once again operating by the hundreds. And once again, this is lockdown, right? Lockdown. Hashtag stay home SA, lockdown. You know that whole mantra that we've got going here? Yeah. And yep, this is what's going on here. Taxis are carrying on as usual. Today is just another day in Tzaneen. Another day in the former paradise, and has now become Tzaneen. I'm going to take a drive into Claude Wheatley. So the reason why I call this the independent state of Claude Wheatley, for those who don't know yet, is because this place, this taxi rank is here by Claude Wheatley Street. Now Claude Wheatley Street is one of the main arteries that go through town. Okay? And Claude Wheatley Street is also where the taxi rank is. And this is also where they do whatever the hell they please. There are no rules here. There are no traffic cops here. And rumor has it the reason for that is because most of these taxis are owned and operated by members of the traffic department. In my time that I've been doing this here in Tzaneen, I have never ever seen a member of the GTM, the Greater Tzaneen Municipality. I've never seen a member of the GTM's traffic department in this area writing tickets. Never. In all the time that I've been doing this, I've never seen that. Not once, not half a time, not maybe, not now, never, ever, ever. Because they don't do anything here, because they own the place. So I'm going to drive through the mall's parking lot. Come on, dude, go, go, go. So this is beneath Tzaneen Mall. This is the, well, not beneath it, this is the undercover parking. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I've got hiccups. And it is busy. Yeah, exactly, it's just like a normal day. Look at all these vehicles. It's a normal day in Tzaneen, guys. Lockdown, what lockdown? And you know what the most amazing thing is? The president can stand there and talk, right? But if he can't get his minister of police to actually enforce the words that he's speaking, it's going to mean absolutely nothing. Zilch, zero, nada, nix. Nix. It's going to mean nothing. I mean, look at this. Does it look like anything out of the ordinary? It doesn't even look like a quiet day. It doesn't look like a quiet, normal day in Tzaneen. Not even. It looks like a normal day. It looks like a normal, busier than normal day. Okay? I'm going to go to the police station so you guys can see. Now bear in mind, guys, that the last thing that you want to do during this lockdown period is find yourself in a position where you're having an argument with a guy that has 1 or 2 pips on his shoulder and has got a flash on his arm. That's the last thing you want to do, is find yourself in a position where you have to argue with that guy, because it can escalate to the point where he views your views as being racist, and then you need to start phoning lawyers. Are you guys willing to stick with me quickly? And I want to show you Nkua side. If you guys are willing to do that, we can do that. We've got a half an hour left of this morning's show. And Nkua, the people are standing in 2-kilometer queues to get into ShopRite. 2-kilometer queues. Just listen to that very carefully again and say it slowly to yourself. People in Nkua at Market Plaza, Linyenya, that side, are standing in 2-kilometer queues, 2,000-meter lines to get into ShopRite. And this is today, this morning. That's what they're doing. I'm going to take you to the hole in the wall quickly. We're going to go past this cemetery that Bulletin and the community, including the business community, will be revamping and fixing up, so that we can keep a bit of our heritage as well. Most of the founding fathers of this town are buried there. Hey, dude, listen. You know, I'm going to start doing exactly what they do here. Just look ahead of you and ignore everyone else and smile, and if you want to stop anywhere, it's fine. Road rules do not apply. You can just put on your hazards and stop wherever the hell you want to. Guys, please share these videos. Start watch parties. Get as many people to watch these videos daily with me. Keep informed. Stay informed. Share the videos. Get involved in the discussions. Know what's going on around you. The only way that you can actually ever have an argument or stand up for yourself is by information, by knowing stuff. The media is not evil, okay? Not by a long shot. National and international media might have some people in it that thrive on sensationalism and thrive on negativity, but the reason for that is because the public thrives on negativity and thrives on the gruesome, gory details and murders and skinnernies. This channel, the Bulletin's Daily Drive with Joe, sponsored by the BB Group Tzaneen, is unedited, live, raw, in your face, twice a day, what's happening in your town, in your area. And if that is not information that you can use, I don't know what is. And look at this, guys. Oh, here's an unmarked police vehicle with a police member there in civilian clothes. I'm sorry, guys. People have been saying to me, listen, Joe, you know, you need to be careful because, you know, the police are taking this seriously. I don't care, guys. I hope they look at these videos and I hope that they take it seriously, because I photographed last night, I filmed people doing drugs, selling drugs, doing whatever they're doing down there at the mall, and the whole day yesterday and the whole day today that I've been driving, I have not seen police patrols. So, okay, wow, here's a police vehicle. There's a police vehicle. Should I follow that vehicle and see where they go? Let's do that. Let's follow that police vehicle and see where they're going. I can tell you where they're going. They're going to the cluster command center. I was going to hope that the police vehicle would be doing patrols, but I promise you they're not doing patrols. That police vehicle that just drove past us is going to pull in at the right side here and go and park in the cluster command center. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yep, it's going towards the cluster command center. I'm telling you now. It's got one female police officer in this vehicle. I think she might be lost. Yes, she is lost. Because the cluster command center is to the right here, and she doesn't know where she's going. So now she found it, and the reason why she's lost is because that is not a Tzaneen police vehicle, it's a Bolobedu police vehicle. The cluster command center is to the right here, and she's pulling into the right. Can you guys see that? There we go. And there's an unmarked police vehicle, detective vehicle going in there, also into the police command center, cluster command center. And here comes a public order. Oh no, that's a Heinsberg police vehicle also going into the command center. So, oh, it's not. It's turning right. Maybe it's going to Heinsberg. Let's see. What are they doing in Tzaneen? Aren't they supposed to be patrolling? Sorry, that noise that you guys heard there. Oh. Okay, so the other police constable is lost again. Okay, look, I can see what's happening here. She doesn't know where she's going. I think she's lost. It's not this one, it's the one in front there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if she's going to make another turn. I bet you we're going to catch her here. I bet you we're going to catch her here because she's going to go, she's going to, you see to the right of your screen, she's going to drive down this road again. I bet you. I bet you. Because she drove past the cluster command center. How much you want to bet me she's going to drive past here again? Let's see quick. Ah. Alright. Okay, guys. Listen, I should become a prophet. Look. Watch. 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 Okay, so one of the local police vehicles have now gone and I think is driving in front of her so that she doesn't get lost again because she's driven around this block now twice. Look, here comes a private detective. That's Captain. Oh no, that's Tolly. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna drive around quickly and I'll show you because they stopped here now. Let me show you. Let me show you this. I promise you guys. I'm not lying. You're gonna see this now. Let me drive around here. And I'll go around the other side and you'll see that same police vehicle with the one female police constable is now standing next to the road. She's driven past the cluster command center. Okay, let's see if we can catch her. Sorry for the rattle again, guys. I don't know where I put my insulation tape this morning. Now, let's drive up here because it's a one-way, right? And we're going to come up behind them. Remember guys, there's some movie tickets in it for you if you can guess the vehicle I'm driving. I'll give you a hint, I'll give you a clue, not a hint, sorry. I'll give you a clue. It is that signature red, that beautiful like pinotage red, that Merlot red. It's 2 liter. It accelerates like Usain Bolt. I mean, feel that. Oh, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling, but look at that. Let's rather say that. Okay. Remember the Mazda 3 that I drove? Well, after that show, as I stopped at the office, the news came in that the Mazda 3 won the award for International Vehicle Design of the Year. Okay, so we'll see that same police officer that I said was lost. Look at this. Look, we've caught up. Let me show you. Look in front here. It's the very same police officer. Look at that. Dum dum dum. The Bolobere police standing behind the... Yeah, I was right. I told you. Guys, who wants to know the lotto numbers? So listen, I would really like to go and check out Marquette. The drive there though is a little bit long and I know it gets boring. Do you think I should do it tomorrow morning rather, and then we make an appointment for tomorrow morning? But let's go and have a look quickly at Ben Forster High at the top there. Let's see if we can see any of the army guys. Should we see if we can see the army there? Stefan is reg, is die CX3 2 liter, and what a machine. Yo. Okay, let's see if we can see the army here, because I know that they said that they're making their base here. At Ben Forster, and I do see an army truck again, but now you see, now the security is now clued up as to who I am, right? So now they won't let me in again. Can you guys see through the fence? Can you see through the fence there? Okay, so guys, to give you an explanation, right? You hear in the media all the time, they talk about Maggie Matabula, General Brigadier Maggie Matabula. Now, she is the cluster commander. So the cluster commander is in charge of a number of police stations in the area. So the cluster command center is the police command center, where we just drove past. Then you have the police station with its own station commander, and then up there by the dam, by the Tzaneen Dam, that's where you have the JOC, the Joint Operations Center. And from there is when they plan to do raids and stuff. That's where everybody comes together all over the cluster, and security guys and everybody, and they all get together there and they plan the operations from there. Right, so we can see that the military is here. They're back in Tzaneen. And they've got the Caspers here, and they've got, I think that's a Biffle as well. They've got, I don't know, I can't see properly. This is one platoon from the 7 Psi base in Palabora. So 7 Psi is the 7 South African Infantry Battalion. So they're here, but they've been here ever since lockdown. The problem is that they haven't been in Tzaneen because they were called away to Burgers Fort, where they had a problem there. But it looks like they're back now. I'm going to make a turn up here by Sugar Hill, and then I'm going to turn back and go and have a look at one of those roadblocks where they say that they are actually stopping people. Those of you who've been following these daily drives religiously, thank you very much for staying at home and watching. This morning we had 213 viewers. Our record so far, well, live viewers, right? Because most people watch these videos after we've gone live for obvious reasons. I think at 9 o'clock in the morning, people are doing their shopping, they're getting the kids ready, they're pouring their first gin or whatever, and then they watch the shows afterwards. It's the same with the afternoon show as well. Our average is about 250, around about there, and then afterwards it just shoots through the roof. So currently our page has 1.6 million views. So people are watching these videos and sharing it after the fact because they're busy, right? But try and get as many people as you can to join you and watch these shows, because it's like it. People get involved in the conversations and they talk, and we look at stuff that you don't normally see. Plus, you actually get a chance to drive out, to leave the house a bit, you know. And while you're driving, I mean, we're driving in a new vehicle twice a day, so you're not even driving in your boring Skoro, you know. It's a new car, and it helps because it makes it a little bit more interesting. And who knows, maybe you've always wanted to drive a Mazda CX-3. Well, you're driving one now. Maybe you've always wanted to go for a bit of a play, you know, in the Ford Raptor. And if you were with me yesterday, we surely did play. Okay, it was lekker. So we do this twice a day, Monday to Friday. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I kind of go for a drive, but just once. Just so that those of you who want to know which shops are open, see if there's any stories. Because remember, I still have a newspaper to produce once a week, even though it is only online and digital. Oh, listen, I wanted to ask you, as we head towards this other traffic roadblock, I wanted your opinion. I'm thinking, if we create, and I know, okay, trust me, there's very few things that I dislike more than a WhatsApp groupie, okay, because there's always like an admin of a WhatsApp groupie that's got just all the power in the universe, you know. But I'm thinking of creating a broadcast group. So what that is it's a group. It's like a WhatsApp group, but nobody can comment there, and only I can post. And then the reason for that, hear me out, is so that any of you who want to join that group and receive your weekly newspaper. So it's not going to chow your phone's data, and you're going to have messages the whole time, and it's going to be these annoying discussions and some all-powerful admin that's going to strike down with great vengeance from the heavens above if someone doesn't stick to the topic. It won't be like that. There won't be any discussions. It's going to just be a way for me to share the newspaper to like 250 people at once, and not end up, a few of my friends said, "Hey Joe, thanks for the paper that you sent to me 4 times already." So what do you guys think of the idea? Let me know, please. And then what I'll do is I'll post the link to join the broadcast group. I'll post it there. If you want to get your weekly newspaper, instead of having to download it yourself, follow that link and get your newspaper delivered to your phone every week on a Friday evening. So I'm going to quickly do a drive-by from Felden, and then we're going to get to the traffic or the roadblock, have a look what's going on there. Okay, so the reason why I'm driving the CX-3 today from BB Mazda in Tzaneen is because at one stage I was looking at this vehicle. I wanted to get this vehicle, but the CX-5 and the CX-3 kind of baby brother and older brother. So the CX-5 is what I drove last week Tuesday, and it's an amazing vehicle for a family SUV. It's absolutely stunning, but very few of us lowlifes and bottom feeders can actually afford that. So the next best thing, it's got the same features as the CX-5, it's just smaller, is the CX-3. So it's more affordable, and this is the reason why I chose to drive it today, because it's a fantastic vehicle, and it literally can fit into your pocket. It's a 2 liter, So it's a lot of car that you're getting for the price. If you want to find out about any of the vehicles that I drive every day, just look up. Okay, at the top of this page, you'll see there's a cover image that changes every day, and it changes according to the vehicle that I'm driving. So yeah, let's go drive past Van Velden quickly, and then we're going to head out towards Premjies, towards the roadblock there, which I believe is actually quite busy this morning. And it would be, right, because it's on the R36 that heads towards Nkoakoa-Lanyenye. So it's one of the busiest entry points into Tzaneen and leaving Tzaneen. So it would make sense that it would be busy. Well, from what I've seen today, it's just been another day. This noise that you guys are hearing is, remember, there's a new vehicles that I'm driving, and the noise that you're hearing is they've got this plastic kind of cardboard cover thing here to prevent me from dirtying the carpet. This is Van Velden. I'm going to just do a turn here in the parking area. But Van Velden, again, it looks like a normal day. Except the parking lot's relatively busy. This is Van Velden Hospital, guys. It's one of the state hospitals here in Tzaneen. The other state hospital that you don't want to go to is the Letaba Hospital. And you really don't want to go there. You really don't. So this is Van Velden. So this is Van Velden Hospital. Now, what concerns me is that I heard stories that people told me it's packed and it's overflowing and there's no space in the hospitals because of all the sick people, and I heard that over the weekend. So here we are after the weekend. Does it look packed? No, it doesn't. Not at all. It looks like a normal day in Van Velden. So people should stop rumor mongering, okay? Stop. Just stop. Before you spread a rumor, just get your facts straight. That's all. You can't accuse the media of wanting to spread fear and sensationalism when you are the one doing the same thing, or doing it. At least journalists, we are in the front lines, as you can see with this show every single day. As journalists, we try and bring you, at least, look, the Bulletin is an independent newspaper, right? So we rely on our community because we're a part of the community. We don't have a major checkbook, we don't have a corporate backing us, and that's why we go out and we give you this news, because this is the news that you need to know. There's quite a few people standing at the SASA offices. I'm not going to drive past my office because then the Wi-Fi is going to pick up again, and then we're going to lose signal. I'm going to drive down the bottom here. We're going to check out this roadblock. We've got another 9 minutes left of the show, so let's check out the roadblock quickly, and then I'm going to see if we can catch the other roadblock before the show ends. So the roadblock we're heading to now is the one on the R36 at the entry and exit point to Tzaneen, to and from Nkoakoa-Lanyenye. Now, I really want to show you the situation at Market Plaza. My problem is only that I don't have time this morning because I've got an appointment with our first very special guest, Dr. Michelle King, the psychiatrist, and she's going to be talking to us about this lockdown and about the psychology of this lockdown. It's going to be a very, very interesting conversation. I will let you guys know the moment that that's up. I'm not going to be doing it live. I explained why yesterday. After that, tomorrow we've got Dave Protter, and then I've got Anita Campbell, who's also a professional attorney. Oh goodness, guys, look at Premji's. Anyway, so I've got all these professional guests that are going to come and talk to us about the some serious topics related to this lockdown. And I don't want to do that while we do this daily drive, because these guys are professionals and they talk about very, very important issues, and we don't want it diluted by the banter and the drive and whatever that accompanies the daily drive with Joe. So, okay, now guys, have a look quickly at Premji's. I'm going to turn the camera to the left so that when I drive past here, that you will see. Okay, have a look here, guys. This is Premji's. Okay, Premji's is packed. I don't know. If it carries on this way, let me tell you. Mr. President is going to come back on again and extend it for another 2 weeks. Here we have the roadblock. As you can see, this morning they really are pulling over a number of people. So I think tomorrow, because look, I don't have any appointment early in the morning, but tomorrow I'll take a drive to Market Plaza. But even here, guys, look at this. RCL Foods, okay, they're an essential service. Most likely they are abiding by the rules. So tomorrow I would like to go to Nkwankwa, but I did receive a video this morning of what it looks like at Market Plaza, which I'm going to post on this page once I finish the daily drive. Guys, there's people standing in 2-kilometer lines. Now let's quickly think about it. If you're standing in a queue that's 2,000 meters long, and they weren't doing the social distancing thing, right? But let's say that you do social distancing in a 2,000 meter long queue. That's 2,000 people. 2,000 people during a state of emergency and a national lockdown. So this is the roadblock. They are stopping the people with GP license plates, looks like it, and asking him where he's going. Right, let's head into town again, and then we've got 3 minutes left of the show. Let's see if we can have another quick squiz there. What's going on at Boxer? And by quick, I mean quick. This vehicle, the CX-3, this Mazda is exceptionally quick. It's a 2-liter in such a small car. Yeah, this is quite something. And like I say, you get to actually do a demo drive now. So every day, not only do you get some time outdoors, you get to see how the people are not abiding by the rules, but you're also doing 2 demo drives every day. How fantastic is that? Wait, where is the water cut? Guys, where is the water cut? I can't read while I'm driving. Are you talking about the water that side by Minnetzani Park, by Arbor Park? Because we know that there's a pipe there that's burst. I'm going to drive down here quickly. We've got 2 minutes left of the show. So this will be a quick drive-by just to show you again. Yeah. Sorry guys, I can't read. If you write a lot of stuff, I can't read. Because remember, I'm driving, number one. Secondly, there is glare. This is the slum in downtown Tzaneen, where last night we filmed some very interesting things happening here. Those of you who didn't see yesterday's video, you missed out, guys. Go and check it out. I was driving the Ford Raptor, and we had a bit of play time. So you see, what are these oaks doing? Oh, these oaks are selling cigarettes, hand sanitizer. Nothing wrong. Carrying on with our daily commute and our daily buying and selling. What do they call it? Oh, the daily hustle. Right, guess what, dude? COVID-19 don't give a shit about your daily hustle. Well, by the looks of it, you don't care about COVID-19 either, so, you know. Okay, this parking lot has filled up significantly. Here we are at Boxer. Now, if you look at this, I dare you to tell me that we are in a state of emergency, that there's a disaster that's been declared, and that there's a national lockdown. I dare you to tell me that just by what you're seeing with your very own eyes today. This is unedited, this is live, and this is happening right here. Alright, so the queue up there by Spa. We've got 1 minute, and then we need to end the show for the morning. I'm going to drive up Spa here quickly. You can see how the queue has grown there as well. And then I will finish the show and see you again in the afternoon. No, dude, what are you looking at, idiot? That's the same guy that's asked me 7 times already this morning, do I want to buy some scaife? So this is where the queue ends for Spa. I'm going to reverse a bit so that you can see how long the queue is. The CX-3 does not, however, have the rear-facing camera, which is no big deal really, because I found that the rear-facing camera actually confuses you, because then it starts feeling like you're playing a game. Okay, so this is the queue into Spa. I don't know how the sun is. Let me turn the camera a bit to the left, and then I'll just drive past and you can see. So this is Tzaneen Super Spa. Busy as usual. And okay guys, thank you very much. It was an amazing ride with you this morning. It's a privilege to be your Uber driver through COVID-19. This again just to remind you that none of this would have been possible had it not been for the show co-hosts or the sponsors of the show, the BB Motor Group in Tzaneen. Please guys, if you haven't done so yet, like and follow our page. Head over to our YouTube channel, subscribe so that you can get notifications there as well. We've got videos there from 2012, 2011. Go have a look there. And also, if you enjoy the prettier side of life, head over to our Instagram profile. Follow us on Instagram at Bulletin TZN. And then I'll see you guys this afternoon. And keep a lookout on this page for today's interview with Dr. Michelle King on the psychology of the coronavirus pandemic and this lockdown. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Keep well, keep safe. See you this afternoon. Ciao.